Greetings, everyone. This is the Hipster Snek, and today we are trying out the demo for Outbound. I saw this listed on Twitter right before the Steam Fest got underway, and it looked like fun. Let's give it a go. Start a new journey, obviously. Create your license plate. HPS. Okay, literally the five. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably the best I'm gonna do. Classic, Pathmaker, smaller but unstoppable. The big one, spacious, made for comfort over speed. Not available in demo. Okay, that's fine. License plate style. 2. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's see. Oh yeah, we gotta go like full Snek mobile. Gotta go with that like almost golden, somewhere between golden and mustard yellow, right? Yeah, that looks good. Accent color, gotta go jet black. Yeah. Dashboard. Okay, I guess I'm fine with that. Okay. Triangle, upside down triangle. All right, that's one way to skirt the issue. I am way pastier than this, if we're being perfectly honest. That's probably a little more honest. Okay, but do we have the pompadour? Can we rock the full coif? No, not really. Wait, that's pretty close. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, facial features. I didn't see the numbers, so I just gotta... Yeah, that's about right. Actually, I have blue eyes. That's close enough. I'm pretty happy with that end result. Welcome to the Outbound demo. Thank you for playing the Outbound demo. This demo represents an early look at the experience we're building. You'll be able to explore a section of the first biome with your trusty camper van. The full game contains 3 more biomes, as well as more options for vehicles to choose from, and all kinds of other content. And of course, the full version also contains your lovely canine friend and partner. Important notice, your progress in this demo version will not carry over into the full game. All right, I like that they actually spell that out, because sometimes I don't know if it's going to or not, and then I'm like, am I going to regret? Hold start motor. Like, will I get to keep it? Will I not get to keep it? Does it matter if my initial setup is bad? It's hard to know, you know. Drive around with your vehicle. Okay, I think we can manage that.
Drove until the gray of the city faded from my mirrors.
Getting away from the city is always a good plan.
Now, the open road and this camper van are all I call home.
Wow, this thing does not like hills, at all.
Time to start my adventure.
All right. My mirrors don't seem to work, so I guess that's one way to make the city not appear in them. Camping. Okay. It's weird that one of the parking spots is literally, in the road. So I'll pull up a little bit. Hereabouts, maybe? I mean, no one's around to judge my terrible parking, so... Oh, I have a map. Let's see. Okay. Points of interest, a fire lookout. Collectible, gas... Campfires lit, cairns, gnomes, and paintings. Okay. I don't know why. Well, let's have a look around. Let's see what we can see. Breathe in that digital outdoorsiness. Let's see, where I live, mountain cedar is in full bloom. And it is misery. Everyone here is coughing and hacking and sneezing and slowly dying. Thank you. Oh, the camping spots aren't delineated. But hopefully if no one else is around, that shouldn't matter. And I can move if someone gets really, antsy about it, ever would. Put out campfire. Campfire is not burning.
Oh, some useful supplies.
Guess we're... Okay. By useful supplies, he means 2 pieces of wood. It's like some of the things I have are implied. That's a good thing, right? That's like a marker to indicate someone's here. Don't know if I'd put it so close to a tree. I'll tell you a random story. There's a bridge over there and a windmill way in the distance. My dad had a truck. It was a Ford F-150, and I'm not afraid to name names because this incident was quite interesting, quite enlightening. What's this? Metal scrap. Oh, okay. Or some materials are put in your backpack. Hit tab to check the contents. Cool. So one day my family goes out to dinner, and we're all there. We come home. There's police and fire surrounding our house. Well, we were worried because a lot of our neighbors were older, so we thought something bad had happened to them. What's this? Check downloads. Blueprint file to download. Basic tools. All right, that sounds good.
Wow, new things
Wrench.
to build.
All right. It's like we're not shying away from a little bit of tech on our great outdoors mission. I'm okay with that. So we were worried it was one of our neighbors, like something had happened to them. But no, turns out the F-150 in the early aughts just had this tendency to just explode. And it wasn't on. The vehicle was not, the engine was not ignited. It was sitting idle, turned off. I have to wrench at the vehicle workbench. So my vehicle has a workbench? Storage. Oh, I can store stuff in my car. That makes sense. Oh, look at this. I'm a next generation hiker, apparently. All right, let's craft a wrench. Ah, look at this. Little rune factory up in here. Bam. All right, cool. So I suppose I want to make... That needs more wood, and that needs fiber. But we're on our way. Vehicle upgrades and tools. Okay. So, yeah, the car just exploded, and it roasted this one pine tree that was sitting right next to it. And my car needs power? How do I get power for the car? I assume that would just be from the gas engine. Well, I guess that's cue for me to look around. Can I just... I was like, are you being sarcastic right now? Multiplayer co-op? There's multiplayer co-op in the demo? Let's ask the guys if this is something they'd want to do. This looks like something I should take my car for. I don't think I should go on foot for this leg of things, so to speak. Pretty healthy stamina bar. I can actually get a good distance. Okay.
Time to hit the road.
Sounds good to me. Given that I can pivot my head like an owl. Ooh, this baby turns on the dime. Not bad. All right. Okay, that was a pretty clever setup for the tutorial. I liked that. And, oh yeah, so the resolution to the story. We call insurance. And, okay. We call insurance. Find a spot to set up camp. Opening the side door. This looks promising.
Perfect spot to set up camp.
Looks like he agrees with me. So I can just go ahead and get this started, right? Because that's what the... Yeah. Bam. All right. So Ford refused to take responsibility for it. They said it was not their problem. Parked really close to that, but you know what? It's fine. Got some scrap. Some everwood. Not bad. So set up camp by opening the side. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Building a hammer. Now I need to get some wood, which looks like there is some. All right. Cool. It's all coming together now. Don't litter, please.
Some food for the recycler.
I assume he meant that about the litter, but that was a tin can. Engine cover. What do I need to worry about? Oh. I see that things are afoot. Which is interesting, as I don't have those. So yeah, Ford refused to take responsibility for the fact that their cars exploded. thankfully insurance covered it, which, you know, is just kind of like one of those, oh, thank God something good came out of the story. And that is one of the reasons I will never own a Ford in my life. If you guys ever wanted to know what my biases towards certain companies are,
Ah,
take a load off for a second, drink it all in. This is really pretty. I kind of I have elements of an outdoorsman, but by and large, I am not one. So the other thing I needed for boots was fiber. Open the build menu. Build at least one counter? Oh, a counter. I thought it meant counter as in something that counts numbers. So, oh, okay. All right. So, what do I do with that? Build a recycler on the counter. I need some more wood. Make a folding chair. And I can make a lovely potted flower. Okay, Everwood. Sun is definitely going down, so time is on the move. Oh, I see some over there. So, let's enjoy this hike together, class.
some more supplies for crafting.
This guy has the right idea. I love the outdoors, but in moderation. I am a tech guy. I prefer air conditioning and not being exposed to the hateful light of the day star. Oh, rocks are okay. If there's anything like I love these nature survival games. I guess that's how I safely and, you know, by proxy get my stack of rock. I don't have that many rocks, but I will leave the mound undisturbed. I was wondering if I could like collect each rock off of the stack. I mean, you're there anyway, right? But I have to say, Minecraft, Terraria. I got really big. Whoops, really big into Hightail. Backpack is too okay. So rocks are heavy. Like that's fair. You know, that's on me. I should have known. Thankfully, I'm just around the corner here. Even with my terrible sense of direction, I shouldn't get lost between here and there. Also, my vehicle is like bright yellow. I think it'll kind of stand out like a sore thumb. Digging the ambiance, though. All right, yeah, let's look into our. Oh, he
Store
just
this right here.
dumps everything. I don't have to carry anything on my person. Can I just build straight from it? Yeah. All right. This is already way better. I thought I had to carry stuff around with me. Okay. Recycle litter to receive download vouchers. Okay. Okay. On? Oh, it takes a second. Okay. That's very clever. You're building a good moral into the game mechanics. Well, I have a minute. I'm gonna go collect those rocks. And this is one of those games where it's quote-unquote realistic, and ergo I will start starving to death after... How long has it been? 20 minutes? Yeah, pretty good airtime. Is there fall damage, though? Whoops. Bro, come on. Maybe I need to sit for a second.
A perfect spot to set up camp.
We established that. Yeah, I'm gonna let him sit for a minute.
Phew.
Does that restore my stamina now that I've expended it? Seems like I'm moving a little faster now. Okay, so take it out. Cool. Put a download voucher in your backpack, open the backpack, and select it. Okay. Lock it in your backpack. Okay. Find campsites and campfires. Do I need to sleep? Is that like a thing that I'm going to have to concern myself with? Or can I just start navigating around? Oh, fireflies. How are you too tired to sprint? We haven't been doing anything in the last few minutes. You stamina break. You pay the price. Ooh. Random unmarked berries. Definitely the thing you want to pop directly into your mouth without thinking about it at all. It's getting late. Go to bed. Okay, I'll go to bed here in a minute, but I want to grab all these. I'm literally right here.
Perfect for the next project.
Oh, is the stamina recovery tied to the time of day? Like at night, does my stamina recovery just tank? Is that what's actually happening here? All right, you know what? It's fair. Snek Survival Guide 101. Carnivores are dangerous, but herbivores are worse. A carnivore will give up if it believes that it's not worth the battle you're about to give it. An herbivore will fight to the death because it believes it has no other choice but to fight to the death. And they're probably stronger and faster than you, so don't. Guess I need to. That's where I came down from, and to mark a fire lookout. Cool. Okay, find a way to the lookout. Actually, I didn't lose that much hunger just for sleeping, so that's nice. Alright, can I build my boots yet? Fiber. Alright, I'm still a little at a loss on that one, but maybe it's fine. I mean, if it wants me to go to the lookout, I guess there's no harm in just going. It's not even that far. Let's shut her up. Head off.
Okay, let's go.
Plus, I kind of picked the area clean of supplies. Unless they regularly spawn back in, staying there is kind of a fool's errand. Speaking of, why don't we just pull over and park right here? Oops. So if I was in multiplayer, does that mean everyone would get their own vehicle and we'd all be driving around, or would we share like a big Humvee? It seems like it's kind of designed with one person in mind each, but it's all these blueberries, and I figure I probably ought to start stocking up while I can. Also, I want to take a quick survey of the area. See, the thing about humans in the wilderness is generally most animals will go out of their way to avoid us. We're loud, we're clumsy, and we make a great deal of mess, debris, and sound. And a lot of animals are like, oh, it's like a big monkey, basically. Even if they have a conception of what that is or not, is besides the point. They will just see us coming and be like, nope, don't want to deal with that. There's way too much wood here for me to not stop. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can literally just look into it in addition to.
Time to drop off some stuff.
Yep. Ah, okay. I don't have an axe yet. Download and craft an axe at a signal tower. That's interesting. That's actually a very organic way of having the player teach themselves how these are going to work. Small logs are fine. I can just kind of haul them back by hand. Big logs, on the other hand, are going to require a little more power. Okay. All right. You are tricking me into having an efficient tutorial experience. Good job. Hang on. No one's around. It doesn't really... Yeah, tower's going to be right over here. Oop. Bunny, do not want to run the rabbit over. If I'm going to go hunting, I'd like to do it with at least a tiny bit of honor and integrity. But speaking of food, there are a few things here I can collect. Also, I wanted to kind of look at the rock formation. Rabbit is like, what is this, idiot up to? And Bunny, let me tell you, if I knew the answer to that, I probably wouldn't be here. If you were roughing it, this would be a great spot. Oh, I am surprised it let me get that close. I wasn't even sure what I was looking at, and suddenly I'm just looking at rabbit ears, and I'm like, hi, when did you get there? Can't start doing something for fuel pretty soon, though. I don't think I can ignore my car's needs for too long. Okay, looks like there's a download terminal. There's a lot of rabbit here. And some litter.
More stuff for the recycler.
Yep. You said it, mate. Okay. I think I need all of these. I can't get the boots until I can get fiber. I'm assuming I'm not going to get fiber until I have the sickle. But if we're lucky, I can make the axe first, and that will facilitate us getting those other tools. Okay. Excellent. I like the little extra added step of interactivity. Like, it's not super complicated, but it's enough to keep the player engaged, and I like that. I imagine more sophisticated recipes will require a little more skill on the player's part. Where am I? I just went past where I thought the tower should be. But that looks promising. Wow, you're friendly. Do not feed animals in wild parks. They are feral. Doesn't matter if they've adapted to humans. Doesn't matter if they've adapted to humans being nearby. Do not give them incentive to lose that feral nature. They will die. There's a thing I read not too long ago that bears that get too used to being fed by humans have to be euthanized because they just literally will not be able to survive in the wild. Like, ultimately, you're causing more harm than good. Out of the road. We'll pull over to this campfire, and then I'll make it on foot to the station. Barbarians. Alright. What is that? Oh, cutting board? Water bottle. Eh. I'll take it. Why not?
Let's see what's inside.
Excellent. That actually facilitates my boot problem. Oh. Right. Excuse me a minute. Okay, certain things I will need to have on hand, and certain things, if I'm just operating in the confines of my camper, it's fine. Which is a pretty fair compromise, I have to say. Homing boots charge by day and help you return faster to your vehicle by night. That sounds promising. I'm curious as to how that's going to work, at least from a mechanical standpoint. Alright, so I now have homing boots. Do I need to manually equip? Oh, nope, there they are. Homing boots, building hammer, axe 1, wrench 1. Alright, things are taking shape. Speaking of taking shape, it's going to be dark soon, but I'm reasonably confident. Is that a person? I think that might be a rock mound. Let's see, how confident am I that I can get up there and safely back before sunsets? Oh, butterflies. Very nice. Also, if you're in an emergency situation, please don't think that you can just drink water out of lakes and rivers. That's not going to work. The water that you have gone your entire life drinking while in the confines of civilization is very, very heavily treated in a very particular and rather sophisticated way. Am I running faster? Or am I going crazy? I genuinely don't know. Let's see. Can I cook at the... Hang on. So do I just, like, pop these in my mouth? Yeah, pretty much topped me off. I mean, bro is going to be cleared out tomorrow morning, but I mean, for now, it's actually pretty generous for a free, easy to find food stuff. That fills me up quite a bit. A lot of other survival games would not be so kind. Now, my question to you, protagonist, is can you swim? There appears to be an invisible wall here, so I'm going with probably not. Also, the sun is literally going down behind the hills. Probably better if I just call it a night. Nice. Oh wait, wasn't the biofuel compactor back here? Hang on. So do those banana peels go in here? Wood creates an electrical charge, and fiber creates an electrical charge, not the banana. I mean, let's just put what I have, on hand in there and see what happens. I'm kind of curious what the fuel efficiency on this is. Not bad. That should pretty much top me off. Alright, the efficiency on these items is pretty high, which I appreciate, I'll be honest.
I'll put this in storage.
Okay. Yeah, let's just set camp and sleep for now. Recycler... Do I have any? Oh, I actually have a good bit. Here we go. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Let this run itself. Why should I sit there and babysit it? Day 3, I've moved all of 60 feet into the park. Alright. Cool. Take. Can I just download from the same station, or can I only use each one of these once? Light of Dawn is the best way to find out. No downloads available. Okay, yeah, we're getting to use each of those one time. That's not great, I'll be honest.
That could come in handy.
Okay, let's drop these off, and we're going to go on foot up to the fire watchtower. Oh. I was kind of hoping that would stay burning. Guess we're going realistic campfires here. And the well, I think it's on the other side of the stream. I may not be able to get to it. I was kind of curious about it, though. Take a quick jog down the road. Nope, should have brought the vehicle. This whole thing collapsed in on itself.
Looks like I can fix this bridge.
Wow, you have way more faith in your abilities than I do. Alright, so bad idea leaving the vehicle behind. I mean, I'm moving in increments of like 1 to 200 feet every time I do something with it. No time like the present, huh? Ooh, berry bush. Let's grab that before we depart. Alright. Butterflies like me, what can I say? Drop it off. Guess we're just gonna leave the perfectly good cutting board. Alright.
Ready to roll.
Sounds good. Both my belly and my vehicle are pretty much topped off. Sorry, my obsessiveness is taking hold. Yep, this is definitely how a normal person goes on a camping trip. I'm not weird, you're weird. You don't stop at every single fallen piece of timber and try to collect it? What's wrong with you? Maybe I want a pet termite colony chilling out in my van. Okay, let's stop and have a look. More trash.
Ah, some food for the recycler.
So I'm getting, I'm getting a quest log for doing that. I guess there's no harm. And I pretty much get back the wood that I spent to activate it in the first place. It's not really a bad arrangement. Oh, you know what? Well, I have a minute. Go ahead and set that to go, and we can go. Yeah, the safe way is definitely better than the sheer cliff face that I first approached from. Wasn't expecting to have to go all the way around, but I guess I'm not against it. You have breakable rock? Pickaxe,
Looks
alright.
like I need a pickaxe.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Flowers. So I can't interact with them, but... Oh, okay, I can interact with ginger, which I assume I can use for something. Discovered the fire lookout. Hang on, I want to see something here.
Huh.
Something satisfying about that. Okay, let's go have a look. Like, are park rangers okay with us randos just climbing these stairs? Hey, sorry to intrude. Oh, you'll take your trash out in return. How's that? Ah,
Looks like I
okay.
can download a blueprint here. Okay, I need to find these items.
Ah, guy has two-factor authentication on his computer. Nice view, though. It's got a nice little kitchen. Ah, alright. Makes sense he'd have one of those nearby. Cannot crouch. Hi, just going up on your roof. I expected a person to be here and just be like, dude, what are you doing? Get out of my home.
Signal decryptor can probably be used in the nearby terminal.
I guess it's all balanced out if I leave the material behind after accessing his computer and take his trash out, right? That's a fair exchange, right? And all I'm doing is downloading data. It's not even like I'm stealing anything, apart from his trash. Gardening, sow and harvest crops. Food processing, well, your cooking game. We'll unlock a food processor. Sewing, which is not in the demo. Oh, I don't have my tickets with me! I am so dumb. Alright, let's keep forgetting that those are treated the same as any other inventory item. It's not even that far. I guess from the foot of the actual steps, it's a pretty short trip, all told.
This could be useful.
I mean, probably not. I'm just becoming a, nature klepto. What would you even call that? I'm sure there's a word for it. Alright. Drop off what we have. Take these. Deposit. All that dude's trash. Set it to go. He only has 2 downloads anyway. So if I'm allowed to take both, I'll at least have access to both. Kind of thought that one from before would let me at least download the sickle, but it seems it was not meant to be. Must be in good shape. He can sprint to the top of that hill before his stamina breaks. Alright. Try this again. Download that.
Yes.
Oh, I can only really take one. No. I really wanted the cooking one more. I thought I could have both, so I had 2 tickets. What good is gardening if I'm going to be driving around? I don't have time to wait for the seeds to maturate. God knows no one on this channel has, time for me to mature either. But that's not happening anytime soon. What? Ah. Little ash things. That's, that is very cute. That's very charming, yes. Let's have a look around real quick. Okay, glad I stopped sprinting when I did. Might have been a very rough way to find out if I could take fall damage in this game or not. So I'm assuming, given that I have a health bar, is something that could conceivably happen. So I don't really want to push my luck that much. Small falls are fine. Just not, you know, those kinds of falls. Ah, jeez. Bro really has got some weak ankles. Gotta be more careful. Consume the ginger to restore health. Okay, why not? Just gonna stick that raw in your mouth. Alright.
Huh. A load off my back.
Now, you weren't carrying that much, to be fair. Well, it's basically already night. Let's just call it. Let's get a move on. Don't have planks yet, so I'm assuming that bridge is something I'm going to have to cross later. Wait, where am I going? This is going to the other side. That stream is kind of off bounds to me at the moment, so instead... There's going to be some promising looking spots here. Let's see what we can do. 5 everyone, not planks, so I still can't do anything about that. At least with respects to that. He's got a mad swing if he can shatter that whole log in one go. Mad respect, hero. Come to think of it, I can't think of a survival game up to this one that's given me my own car. It's actually pretty brilliant. When your base is mobile, you're not limited by, oh, my base is, you know, over this way. You're not making, like, satellite bases to split the difference or weird termite tunnels in order to get around. Alright. Pretty good amount of wood. Can't complain.
Let's go.
Let's go look at that. That looks like a download station, so this could be a very valuable tool. Alright. That looks good. That may have stopped my earlier ambitions from coming here if I didn't already have an axe. Yoink. A lot of metal scraps around these things. What was that, like pieces of the tower?
Ah, another signal tower.
Sawmill. Alright, at least there's no way I can mess up what to download here. Nah. This side. I only got the one anyway. We're just gonna get this sawdust all up in our sleeping area. Alright, so... recycler, sawmill, and a crop. Oh, I can literally just carry it around in my car. That's how that's supposed to work. Alright. Sawmill. Marvelous. 2 pieces of unrefined wood create 1 plank. It's gonna be every piece of wood I have and then some. Can I just... Alright, I don't know how to mass dump it just yet, but I can find 1 random piece of wood laying around. In fact, if I can break this roadblock, I could probably get a bunch. Yeah. Not only will this be safer for other
Some more
people
supplies
touring
for
the park,
crafting.
it'll also help me out. Yeah, in retrospect, carrying an entire dead tree on my backpack, well, just in my bag, was probably ill-advised on my part. It's fine. It's fine. When I get back to the vehicle, I can drop all this off and grab a quick bite to eat, and we'll be golden. I'll have more than enough. Pretty much made up the difference anyway. Alright, let's grab some of our berries. You know, I can just eat them straight out of my storage. Alright. And I'll just plunk one more in, turn that on. And while that's going, I'm just going to round all this up. Saw a few more pieces laying around. There we go. Boom. Cool. Then
Time to drop off some stuff.
take all that with me. I want all of it. All right. Oh, I for some reason claimed shotgun, though I am not completely certain why I did that. Oh, I can literally just like point at it. All right. So this all loops around, right? Yeah, this is where I started. So it's easier to just U-turn. See how well this works in this game. Ah, good. This car does not care. Whoops. Okay, it cares a little bit, but... I'm curious about that direction. Looks like it just goes over to the river, too. Ah, what the heck. Let's have a quick look before we go assess the bridge situation. Nothing here seems overly hostile towards my presence, so I don't think there's any real harm. Yep. This is the same stream. I was correct about that. So my mission as a... Oh. Its name is Chi. Alright. Well, Chi, you're coming with me. And... looks like I can go up here? I don't know to what end, but... whoever the cartographer of this area was did a very thorough job. Of course, it's also possible that that's me, and this guy is just kind of omnidisciplinarian in terms of his hiking power. You give him the right tools for the job, it seems like he can do anything. That's the beauty of video games. You don't necessarily have to play yourself. Alright, to the bridge.
The road.
Now that I can fix it. Let's line myself up here. Okay, let's see what we can do. That is one heck of a wrench. Not only did I manage to fix the entire thing, I made it into a covered bridge. I'm impressed with myself. Alright. And what have we here?
Hey, that's a cap and snap.
Alright, let's go find out what that is. Open. Oh, that's why I took that bottle cap earlier. Alright.
I'm feeling lucky.
Oh, I got a cat. Cat bobblehead. Oh, now it takes 2. Okay, fine. But hey, I can make a cat bobblehead now. Hypothetically. Oh, you know what? It might be under my build option. I thought that might be a car upgrade. Okay, I need fiber for it, but yeah, I can. That's very cute. Okay, let's see. It's like that's some kind of landmark. Guess I can choose left or right here. I'm gonna guess left. Why not? Got a bird over there. That seems well lit.
Gotta tidy this up.
What is that? Reinforced plank. All right. Hard pressed to complain about well-lit fishing area, am I right? No, I don't have a fishing pole, but looks like that's not stopping you, Uncle Gnome. Activated and can be used to return. Oh, it turns, like, I lose my sprint when I'm too tired, but the boots give me a super sprint to get back to my campsite. Unusual, but handy. I don't understand how that works, but maybe intent is all that it really
A
needs.
fresh new day.
Yep, not doing too bad. Let's see. I can going north, or I can go towards that download thing there on the west side of things. You know what? I want to back out. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Yeah. All right. Get back on the road and start heading this way. It says there's supposed to be a download station hereabouts. Hmm. Oh. Interesting. What does this mean?
I'll put this in storage.
There's definitely an air of mystery about this place. Like, nothing's been overtly hostile, but that may not be the point of the game. That's going to make it hard for me to get my vehicle up there. Luckily, it does nothing to stop me from going on foot. So before I forget again, I've actually had my download voucher ready all ahead of time. Wait, why not? I haven't dropped litter off in a while, I guess. Loader info. Charge rating, energy use, motor capacity. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm thinking about it. Think about should do it. All right. Yeah, I have some waiting for me too. Okay. I knew I had some. I just couldn't quite place why I didn't have it in my inventory. All right.
Looks like I can download a blueprint here.
Okay. Not in demo, sickle, and the pickaxe. Pickaxe kind of makes the most sense. That's that for now. Can I do anything with the crates? No, evidently not. Upside is my general sense of exploration has been working. Not completely useless. Not completely intuitive, but not completely useless. Next. Drop. Oh. It did not occur to me at all that I have to worry about the tire pressure of all things. But since I've done a little bit of maintenance anyway, why not? I mean, yeah, as a car owner, I guess I know to do that in real life. But I didn't know that would be a game mechanic. That took me off guard a little bit, I'll be honest. So, what can I do pickaxe-wise? No, doesn't require much of anything. This is my magic wrench. Alright. So, having sated my curiosity, it looks like I can just take a hard right to get back on the road. Yeah, this will work itself out. No one in parks minds at all if I just drive right through. It's stuck. You know, these things happen. Definitely following the rules by doing this. No one would get super irritated with me doing that in real life. Nope. Okay. Actually, it looks like we're almost there. Looks like I may have to approach from the north side. Ah, hiking only. I'll have to leave without my trusted vehicle.
What a beautiful fire.
Mushrooms? Amber Morel. Alright. Bottle cap. Okay, cool. What time is it? Don't see the sun in the sky. Means I'm either really low or it's really late. Or I'm going crazy. Given that it is gradually getting darker, I may just be forced to go in the morning. Okay, that's why I should eat something. spice up my diet of random berries with the random mushrooms and random ginger I found. Let's see if I can't get a look at what that is. Is it another ranger tower? No, this would be some kind of tree house. Okay. That's kind of cool. Ooh, I think I found where those mushrooms came from. Please, for the love, do not eat random mushrooms. The mushrooms that you buy at the grocery store are a very, very specially cultivated breed that are safe for human consumption. The overwhelming majority are horrendously poisonous and will kill you, or at the very least send you on a very unpleasant trip to the ER. You don't want that. Oh, hello again. Rabbits around here sure are fearless. I'm assuming, because this is a video game and they are trying to go easy on us, that the mushrooms are innately edible. At least our hero seems incredibly confident on what species they are at a glance, which shows that he probably has some level of familiarity with them.
I'll store this right here.
Yeah, I think it's basically end of day. I'll take one of the download tickets with me in case there's a terminal so I don't have to make a double back. It's not evening yet. I mean, it's basically evening. I don't have a watch, dude. What do you want from me? Well, let's see what we can see from here. More mushrooms. Or random rabbits that are weirdly okay with me sprinting full pace at them.
Fresh fuel for the journey.
What's that? Oh! Those are birds. With its back completely turned to me, I thought it was like some kind of machine or stand. Bucket with water. Cool. What? Oh, they reactivate after a while. That would probably be how I could get the other tools over time. But I'm actually not too worried about that right now. I think we're getting close to the end of what would basically pass as the first impressions, but I really want to see the treehouse. So we are going to drop off, take the one thing that I'm going to take. Do we have to drink water to survive? No. Okay, fine. Fair enough. We're going to sleep. We're going to head to the treehouse, and we're going to call it a week, apparently, because
A fresh new day.
my wanderlust has spent a good deal of time just kind of meandering around a relatively small area. No reason not to collect, right? Alright. To the sky. Oh, that was significantly closer than I thought it was from that angle. The large tree hut. So there's gonna be stuff other than like stations. There's like actual legit
Looks
like
delicious.
tourist attractions up in here. Yeah, I know I'm running the risk of over-encumbering myself, but I'm actually monitoring that now. I didn't realize there was a little handy-dandy gauge down there until, like, way after my third time being over-encumbered. So, also, I was gonna go stack a stone on top of that mound up there. Hello? Just letting myself in. Read no. Flowers to be delivered after the festival. The windmill, the fire lookout, the lighthouse, and Sunbeam Acres. I'm assuming that's some kind of side quest that maybe we can help with. Once again, just letting myself into people's places without asking.
Looks like I can download a blueprint here. Okay, I need to find these items.
As long as they don't encumber me, because I'm pretty close to being tapped. Have a quick look around. This is lovely. I really love what the game does done here. So I'm always excited for Steam Fest, because you never know what cool stuff you're going to find. It's a little mean to just yank them out of the planner box.
Wow, a password databank for the terminal.
It's not the first time we've questionably accessed someone else's data terminal. I'm not sure why you're that surprised. Can I just... Nope, he doesn't much care for that. Oop. Okay, I can walk backwards off of it, though. He's okay with that. Okay, and I bet the third access item I'm after... Well, I can lighten our load a little bit. There we go. Eating some random shrooms ought to do it.
I can insert this disc in a terminal around here.
Rat Pack. All right, let's do it. Soup. Food processing and dog companion. All right. So, you know, ooh, a lot of bottle caps. That really is the straw that broke the camel's back, isn't it? What's this? Hi, everyone. Made a list of all the things we need to pick up. If I missed anything, please add it. Water, wood planks, fresh fruit, new hammer, some small plant pots, red paint, and fresh new clay. A whole valley of windmills over there. So you know what? I think we've hiked far enough for today.
Time to take a rest.
This is an outstanding demo. I'm already extremely impressed with what's been managed so far. And it looks like I'll be able to build more on my car and upgrade things on my car and just be able to explore and poke around. Like, this is incredibly comfortable. I like this a lot. I'm really taken with this. I'll be watching this with great interest. And if you guys want to see like Tomo Bros go for a hike, I think this is the game to do it. So anyway, I'm going to leave a link down in the description. The demo is available. You guys can try it out for yourselves. Let me know what you thought if you want to see a full playthrough when the full game is fully released. This has been the Hipster Snek, and I'm going to see you guys next time.